your thing. Say it.
Bananas.
There you go, bananas. Okay. Oh shit! Let me move that. Look at that. Such a good streamer. Doing good with the stream stuff and things.
You are.
Stuff.
We're on our game today.
Yeah, we really are. You know what? It's even though we haven't even like we're just now starting, it feels like a productive day already just for what we've discussed, the plans we've made, the conversations we've had. I got a fridge to the road today and a washing machine. Like
I did lawn work today.
Shit got done. Like I feel like, and I've only been up for like 4 hours. Like shit has been getting done today. Why does Charlie look like Ethan Hawke with Down syndrome? Okay, Copenhagen. I don't know how I feel about that one. That one hurt my feelings. but also,
funny.
like I'm kind of cool with it because I like Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke's pretty cool.
He's a gangster. I feel like Ethan Hawke's one of those ones who might be a cool guy in real life.
Is he related to Tony Hawk?
No. You know what? I'm not gonna say no because I don't. You know what? This is one of those things the internet has. Are Tony Hawk and Ethan Hawke related? That is a thing that is.
Could you imagine?
Nah, they're different.
He puts glass in his shoes and then jumps on a skateboard.
Tony Hawk. So Ethan Hawke on Instagram. People often ask me if Tony Hawk and I are related, and I always lie and say yes. So there you go. They're not, but
there we go.
But they want to be, or at least Ethan Hawke.
Well,
wants
I
them to
mean,
be.
theoretically, he could. They could. One of them could adopt the other, and then they would be, related, kind of, in an adoptive way. Or they could just get married, because they're around like the same age, right?
Well, I mean, while sure, that is a real thing that you just said. I don't know if it's a good idea.
What do you mean, for them to get married?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like but one, Ethan Hawke has already been either is or has been married and has children and everything.
Well, it would be like if me and you got married.
Creighton, I don't know how many
then
times I have to tell you this. I would
together for tax
never,
purposes.
Whether I was gay or not, I would, even if I was, I would never, ever, ever marry you. There's just no. It couldn't work.
But like
the fact that I haven't killed you
benefits.
already is amazing. Like, I would say that in all the infinite universes, even though technically they're infinite, there's probably less of them where you live if we're friends than there are otherwise.
Yes.
I would say more often than not, in the instances of the multiverse where you and I have met and become friends, a majority of those I've killed you by this time in our friendship.
Well, have you ever watched or not watched? Have you ever played BioShock Infinite?
No, but I want to.
So in that game, it's also a multiverse game. But in that game, whenever an alternate you dies, your nose starts to bleed. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I get nosebleeds pretty frequently. So
have you ever had a dream where you were falling off a tall building? That was probably me. The fucking third eye.
Yes. So basically,
hey Creighton, it's Alyssa.
Hey Alyssa. Basically, I've died in a lot of universes.
Which Alyssa? Is that an Alyssa I know?
No, that's an Alyssa from work, I believe.
Stop picking your nose, says Copenhagen. Yeah, stop picking your nose and flicking it. You're just sitting there with your hand like this.
Who,
Stop
me?
you, yeah.
I wasn't even picking.
You picked it twice.
Did I?
We all watched. You're doing it subconsciously, you nasty
Oh.
fuck. Listen, man, the weather in Blaine County, Oklahoma. This is the last Blaine County on the list.
Ooh, we're making progress.
You know you see me standing. Blaine County, Oklahoma. The weather is 99 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation is a whopping 1%, making it a full 100%. Humidity is 28%, and the wind is 12 miles per hour. That's Blaine County, Oklahoma,
What was the
where
humidity?
voice actor Clarence Nash was born, the voice of Disney's Donald Duck.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, what was the humidity again?
It's already, it's still there, but I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, damn. Amanda, do the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
What was that? What was that?
She put her
click,
phone
click,
down.
click? Oh, okay.
The Urban Dictionary word of the day is PIMO.
PIMO.
Yeah, guess
Spell
what
it.
it is. PIMO.
PIMO, PIMO. Okay, what is PIMO?
PIMO stands for physically in, mentally out.
Yeah, I get why you guys like that one. That's us for most of these. Our bodies are here, but are our brains? Are we speaking for real?
Use it in a sentence.
Wait. Most PIMO stay in undercover because they do not want to leave their family in the cult and never see them again.
Whoa.
What?
What the fucking... Was that word for word how it is?
Oh, okay.
Is it
It's a
written
term.
badly?
It's a term used by the Jehovah Witness community. So it actually means something. We thought we were being
Oh my god. I feel it though.
Right there with you, brother.
I looked at it and I fucking died because I knew Creighton was
Oh
like
fuck! I forgot to ask you something. I'm sorry for my mom. I'll go to it later.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Him.
I
Uh-oh.
real quick while I'm reading over here, I would like to say this cool little fact about Blaine County in Oklahoma. Blaine
You're still on
County.
Blaine County.
Well, it's just I was reading and this was actually interesting. I like this part of history. I thought it was a cool thing that they did, which probably in reality was kind of silly. Like if you think about hindsight and how many people there are now, but at the time it was kind of a cool concept. Blaine County was one of several counties created by the Land Run of 1892. It was designated as County C beginning in 1890 before the Land Run. Do you know what the Land Run was?
No, it's the land run.
Land Run, I'm saying this, maybe it was the Land Rush, but I'm pretty sure it was the Land Run, was a time when there was so much land that the government itself couldn't really give out, they didn't have enough people yet. So what they did was basically if you have a horse, a carriage, whatever, they had these designated posts, like a wooden post set out in random spots all throughout the land that designated a certain chunk of the map that they had created. And basically they said, look, we can't go and govern all this ourselves because there's too much land right now. So if you mark a wood post, you own it. And the land that it marks on the map. And that's how we're going to start doing things. And you could set up a town, a homestead, whatever. And that's how a bunch of America was designated as property in the beginning of owning parts of the West. And Blaine County was one of them. It was section or county C or whatever.
Wow.
And I just always thought that was a cool piece of history, was that there was a land run where they legit there was fucking a line of carriages and horsemen, and they just fucking booked it west and found a wood post and put their name on it, and that means they own that place.
We should do that. We should go out there and just claim.
That's
land.
not how that works anymore.
No, I know it doesn't work like that anymore. But imagine if it did. I would start a town.
Right.
And then a city.
That's a niche.
And then a country.
That's a niche community.
It
was basically land that was first come, first serve, a.k.a. fuck them and yeah, true.
He's
that's
talking
facts.
about Jehovah's Witness, I think.
No, he's talking about the land
No,
rush.
talking about the first part where he's like, that's a niche community.
Did we talk about Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah, that's where Pimo comes from.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we
I was
said-
reading about Blaine
I
County.
said it's a term used by Jehovah's Witness community. Hence the term physically in, mentally out.
That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, but then
What?
me and Amanda thought it was just really funny, and we were stupid.
I mean,
and
both
didn't
are
read
funny.
any
Speak for
further.
your fucking self.
You didn't read any further.
I mean,
either.
you
I
laughed.
saw
You
it.
laughed pretty hard as soon
saw
as
it
you saw it
mentally.
before the
I was
podcast
like,
started.
Look,
Yeah.
all we saw is physically in, mentally out, and we were like, "That's the one."
I was so fucking excited to read it too. I was like, okay, I got it.
Are you guys worried about the meetup at all and how it's gonna run? Because there's one thing I'm worried about.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried we're all gonna be standing there having fun, talking to the people that show up,
And then Copenhagen's gonna.
and then
walk up?
Copenhagen's gonna walk up with a gun and
Dude.
kill us. Kill us.
Oh,
I
what
hope
a way
I'm
to
first
go!
in line.
That's like my.
What a hell of a
my-
way to
my-
die.
I'm so-
to save her life. I'm just worried that Copenhagen's gonna walk up and be like, "Well, it's finally time." You
I
sons of
probably would
bitches."
still hug him.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be like, "Come here, like gut shot. Come here, and give me a hug, you son of a bitch." And I'd be like,
Son of a
this,
bitch.
this was fun." And then I'd be like, "Goodbye, Copenhagen." Ah.
I'd be like, I always knew it was gonna end this way.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being real, if we're ever gonna get murdered by our fans, Copenhagen's gonna be the
Yeah,
one to murder us.
He's the first one.
With that said, I would also not be surprised if 2% flew out of a tree with a katana and killed
Saved
Copenhagen
us,
to
yeah.
save us. You know, there's been a lot of vehicles crashing into groups of people lately.
He's not wrong. Did you see that 4th of July? It was horrible.
The mass shooting?
Well, that, and I thought there was another thing that happened on 4th of July where somebody just drove like a SUV into.
I didn't see that. I
parade.
saw the mass shooting. It's crazy how many mass shootings happened this week.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. There's a lot of
America.
mass shootings. America, hashtag it's normal now. How do we feel about these mass shootings?
I
I
feel
for one,
like-
am against them.
I feel like
I'm gonna make a broad stance and claim politically I don't think these mass shootings are good.
I
That's as
feel
far as
like-
I'm going
I don't
politically.
think any fucking person thinks that mass shootings are a good thing besides the people that are
Okay,
mass
I was about to
shooting.
say I can think of at least 20 or 30 people
I
that
feel
probably
like-
are cool with the mass shooting.
I feel like that the news sensationalizes it a lot, and that's what causes more of the repeated offenders.
Yeah, I think that's look. There's all kinds of ways to tackle it. There's like it's a lot. Assault box truck headed your way.
And I'm
God
here.
damn
It's
it.
time to talk about Virginia Beach. I know you are a cat. I'm here to talk about it with you.
Okay, so cool. I'm glad we've stated that Creighton is in fact daddy.
Absolutely.
Oh my
'Cause
god!
I didn't wanna be.
Stop that.
I'd rather Creighton be daddy than me.
Well, if she's
or
talking
Amanda.
about Amanda.
Are you daddy, Amanda? Are you
You
cool
know.
with being daddy?
I'm cool with
Daddy.
being daddy.
Stepdaddy. God damn it. Here we go.
That's Charlie.
Fuck, I forgot I was stepdaddy.
Yep.
Sorry, stepdaddy. Sorry. Anyway, stepdaddy Charles, Daddy Creighton, and Queen Amanda. There
I
you
was
go.
re-
You are Queen Snow.
I was gonna say Queen Amidala, and I was like, wait a minute, that's
Queen
Star Wars.
Abida, you mean?
Queen Abida.
Wow.
Apparently Ty-
Amidala is
You're
Star
forgetting
Wars.
a lot of fucking shit.
Apparently, Taika Waititi was talking to Natalie Portman after doing Thor 4 and asked her to be in his new Star Wars and forgot that she had been in Star Wars.
He's doing Star Wars?
Yeah, he's making like the next 3 movies.
Oh, is he?
Apparently. I don't know. We'll
How's
see.
that gonna work?
What do you mean? I mean, he's making
Well, I just
three new
it
movies.
doesn't really seem. Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't think they're like Skywalker. I think it's over. The Skywalker saga, like they're done fucking with that, and it's gonna be like brand new lore in Star Wars.
I like. Why not have her in there anyway? Like, just be like, fuck it. Bring her-
Maybe.
bring
I
her-
mean, who knows?
Like, her is her descendant or something.
Right? Copenhagen, are you coming to the meetup?
Oh, so the meetup. We need to talk about that.
Toe of shit. Yeah. So we're discussing the meetup now. 2%. 2%. Are you here? 2%.
2%. 2%. Are you here?
I want to make sure at least
You
2%
in
and
the
Cat are in
chat.
here because they're gonna be there at least. So they say.
2%.
So
You better be.
they're probably 2 people that should know. Yes. Okay.
Pussy.
Cool. So pussy. Anyway.
Pussy. There you go.
I am always there, omnipresent. Oh yeah, I forgot. My boyfriend is coming too. Okay, good. That'll make it way less annoying
Oh, the
and
thumb.
awkward
The
with all
human
of us
thumb.
at the same
I'm
time.
excited.
What?
I said the human thumb.
Who's? Oh, is that her boyfriend?
Yes.
Is he a thumb? Does he look like a thumb?
Yes.
Have you ever seen those pictures
But in a good way.
or
he
those
seems
memes where
nice.
it's like girls in high school would be like, I'm obsessed with the super hot guy, and then it's like the guy and it's like a dog with a wig.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yes.
That's
those
what
are
That's
hilarious.
how that's the whole Cat's relationship.
Well, no,
to
but
me.
he doesn't look like one of those guys. He
He look-
actually
are you
looks like-
kidding? Hold on, where's my phone?
He doesn't have the curly hair thing or whatever, like how they do that now,
Where is my
where
phone
they
actually?
get the
Oh, it's
undercut
right
and then the perm on top.
He straight up looks like this dog.
He doesn't do that though. He doesn't
see,
have that
you'll
kind of
see,
hairstyle. He looks, if anything, he kind of looks like you,
Hilarious.
but like a couple years younger.
Find this. You keep speaking.
You
while I
okay,
find it.
Amanda?
Hmm?
Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you're over
Did
there
you?
humming.
No, did you see
That was
her? She
scary.
was like, like she's just.
Are you
slowly
finally?
losing it.
Did you finally lose it?
Did you lose it? Did you lose yourself, son?
Can't lose what you never had.
Go crazy.
Where the fuck is this chihuahua? Hold on. He looks like a chihuahua.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. Yeah, look. See,
There
this
it is.
him.
No, this is him. Tell me that's not him.
No, that's not him.
That's what he looks like from what
No.
I've seen.
But he also doesn't look like a fucking thumb. Where the fuck are you getting that
No,
from?
he just has his lips out here. Normally, he doesn't
She
have
sent me a
lips.
picture. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's him. That's that chihuahua I just showed you. That was him. Anyway, regardless of all that,
Yes.
Creighton, discuss the schedule
Okay.
because you
so
know it best.
August 6th, I'm leaving to go to Charleston with my dad. But
No
then I'll
one
be-
needs to know this
Oh
part.
my god.
No,
We don't have to tell them your whole trip
I
plan.
have to tell him the whole trip, so I'll have stories to tell
Oh
when
my
we all meet
God.
up. Anyways, August 11th.
Fast forward to August 11th.
Well, I'll still be in Charleston.
August 6th was like nothing.
I'll still be in Charleston. August 12th, I woke up and I leave Charleston. My bag's already packed, so I'll come up here and grab the boys, being
Amanda.
and Charlie,
Boys.
the boys, and then we'll hightail it to.
How dare you do Charlie like that?
What do you mean? I called him one of the boys.
What?
You're also one of the boys.
What'd you
What the
just-
fuck are you
he's not a boy.
saying? Oh damn,
Wow.
damn,
crazy.
He is a little bitch. So yeah.
Oh,
Joke not well
Shit it
crafted.
on. Shit it on.
Anyways, we'll hightail it out.
You're
of
not
here.
getting your dinner paid for.
We'll hightail it out of here and get to Virginia Beach, check into the hotel, rest, maybe hot tub, go on the beach some. Then we'll go to sleep.
Is there a hot tub at our place?
I don't know.
You son of a bitch. I was so excited for a second.
Look, you act like there's not going to be a hot tub in the vicinity for me to sneak us into, okay? There's going to be.
We are
Whatever.
literally going to get arrested.
Yeah.
I'm really
Can't
good
wait.
at this. You miss.
I mean, look, I'd like to
Goodness.
say that he's being an idiot, but he actually is weirdly good at finding pools and hot tubs to use that we won't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and I just walk
continue
in.
the story
I
or the
high-five
plan.
security, and they already know what's up. Anyways.
You fucking weird ass hippie. I
Just
swear to God.
just say the rest of the plan.
gonna
About
need, like,
12
a
to
whole
1
bunch-
o'clock on Saturday, the 13th. That is the 13th, right?
Yes, it is the 13th.
Saturday, August 13th is
We
the
will
official
meet
day
at-
of the
yes,
meetup. We
and
will meet up at the
at
Poseidon
sun
statue.
at. Is it Neptune or Poseidon?
It's Neptune.
Neptune, sorry. The Neptune statue
at
at
the
Virginia
Neptune
Beach.
statue at Virginia Beach at 12 to 1 o'clock.
12 to 1 is the official meetup time. How long we're there, we don't know. It's going to be
Yeah.
August in Virginia Beach in
Yeah.
fucking.
I'm sweating thinking
I'm
about
gonna be
it.
wearing-
Yeah, I'm like getting sticky just thinking about the heat and humidity.
Ooh,
I'm
you're
gonna
getting
be
sticky
I'm
over
gonna be
there?
wearing
sticky.
I'm gonna be wearing my bathing suit and stuff, and I will go in the ocean.
Well, so here's my thing. We'll hang out. People can meet up. You know, we'll hang out, say what's up, and then I think everybody should migrate to a restaurant of some kind, place
Yeah.
with air conditioning, and we will actually have like a hangout, meet up, get food,
Shake hands,
talk
kiss
shit, take
babies.
pictures, kiss babies, you know, make blessings, like hang out.
Yeah.
And
Say-
that'll
wait,
be
wait,
the actual
wait,
like
Charlie.
what?
Who's going to say grace?
it's fucking one of the religious people. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna do it. Anyway,
I think Amanda should.
you'll be fine. I'm saying grace. Okay.
Oh,
Why
okay,
is
well,
that?
Kat's gonna do it.
Oh, well,
There is
fuck
AC
me
right
then.
by the statue. See, there you go. We're
Yeah,
chilling.
You
That's
need
some gangster
you need
energy.
Jesus in your life, Amanda. That's what it is. There's also a police statue near there. that we
I
saw.
Oh
didn't
my
even
God,
get to fucking
anyway,
see it.
Let's figure
Yes,
all
you
that
did.
out.
I
Let's
was
figure all that when
reading-
we're
I
there.
was
Look,
reading
she
it,
was
and you
walking
guys
around reading it,
listen.
and me and Ashley were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I was that's why I went up
I
to
don't
y'all
wanna
and
know-
started leaving.
I don't
wanna
wanna know
You
these
guys were like,
things.
"Oh, you're done. You're done."
I don't want to know these things. I want to learn about them on the day.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we'll give you some time
Why'd you
because they
keep the
didn't give
shit?
me any time. They would just literally judge me as I was.
I am a
fucking
local.
leaving.
I know all the cool places, says Kat. So Kat will be our tour guide. Perhaps we'll find all that out more
Perhaps.
on the day. But that little hour, 12 to 1, give or take, you know, we'll be in communication with everyone. Anybody who's like running late, we'll text through Discord or Twitter or phone. Like we'll figure all that shit out. But you know, as time is going, as it's getting closer in the like weeks coming up, like the week or two before, I'll start super spamming the Discord, adding everybody, letting them know. Tonight after the podcast, I'm gonna put like a hey, here are the dates, here's the schedule, here's the time, here's the idea, and you know we're gonna start. It's really coming together now. Like we really have a clear idea of what we're doing.
Where's the Gronk meme? Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Do you guys want to go to abandoned places?
Yeah.
Well, no,
I
don't
do.
say yeah.
I do.
We should have a sign up sheet. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
definitely. I think the Discord is a good place to figure that out. That's what we're
Mhm.
gonna use the shirts
I'm-
off meetup.
Yeah. Is
Have a
is
little-
Katie coming?
Who's Katie?
Katie DeChito.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. She lives in California, LA. I doubt that. She's like 12.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be hard for her to get out there, and like you know, it's really expensive for a flight right now. So, I'm feeling like this is gonna be mostly an East Coast thing. 2% said he's gonna come out, so that's cool. But aside from him, like I feel like there won't be too many people flying in.
I'm
for this
excited
little
to meet
dinner.
everybody.
I am very excited.
It's gonna be
I think
fun.
I'm most excited to meet 2% myself. That's personally. I'm gonna be lit like a short bus. It's gonna be lit like a short bus pulling into a Chuck E. Cheese parking lot. Damn. Okay. Well, there you go. Wow. No, I mean, I'm excited to meet you, but look, I've known 2% for a long time, longer than you. I've
Who,
talked
me?
to him. No, longer than Kat Creighton. You
oh.
fucking no Creighton.
He wasn't
half
paying
my
a
fucking life.
attention.
No. I just no.
confused.
I'm talking about like I didn't know if you were talking about me or you're talking about Amanda. 'Cause Amanda for sure.
I'm not talking about either of you. I'm talking to someone in chat.
Oh,
Pay
okay.
attention.
Well, Jesus.
He's not paying attention. He's doing that thing again where he just talks based on like sounds he hears.
Yes, I do have a story to tell you guys though.
Oh my god! Like nothing to do with what we're talking.
Go
about.
ahead and do your thing so I can tell my story.
You know what? It's over now. You've already interrupted it so much past the point of what the conversation was. That go ahead, I guess.
Okay, well, since you're done. Anyways. I had a tremendous time at karaoke night last week. And
Okay.
I've been waiting all week to talk about it with you guys.
Okay.
So I show up, got off work, went to the bar. I'm just hanging out with some of my middle-aged friends because they get there early and leave early, so I never really get to see them. This is a Thursday, by the way. and there's this kid sitting in the corner, and like
We'll talk
he-
about it in a minute, Kat.
he's got his headphones on, and he's just like crouched down, like he's like got his head in between his legs, and like I thought he was just jamming, so I figured he was just mad about something, and I'm over here talking to my friends. So I go inside, I get me a beer, come back out, I'm talking to my buddies. All of a sudden, he falls over and is having like a seizure, and I was like, oh shit. 'Cause this is the second time a seizure's happened in like this month that I've experienced. Not to me, but like to around people around me. And so Bradley happened to walk out, and I was like, "Go get somebody, like, or call 911." So they run in, they grab like the bartender, and the bartender was like, "I'm a part-time firefighter, so I know what to do or whatever." And he comes over and does his thing, gets him on his side, make sure he doesn't swallow his tongue, all that shit.
And stabs him.
Yes, absolutely. Stabs him to provide an airway. I go over and I just sit down. I'm having a beer, and all of a sudden Bradley and Kat are like, "I can't find my keys," and I was like, "Well, that's weird." Anyways, I'm gonna stay here and watch this 'cause this is interesting.
Oh my
So,
god.
They disappear for like an hour, and I watch the ambulance come. They get the stretcher, they load the guy up, they get him out of there. Everything was taken care of, all hunky dory. And all of a sudden, Michael comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, did you know Bradley and Kat's car got stolen?" And I was like, "What?" So I go out in the parking lot, and they're sitting in the corner, like Kat's crying. Bradley's like, on the phone talking to somebody. And I was like, "What the hell happened?" And the worst part is they were like not. They didn't have their car. They had their roommate's car, who was on vacation.
Oh no.
Yeah. And
Why-
they had accidentally left the keys in the car, and in the whole mix up of the ambulance showing up and getting the seizure guy out of there, I guess somebody took advantage of everybody being distracted and got in their car and drove off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was fucking tragic.
Oh man. Why were they in the roommate's car?
Well, so Bradley had something wrong with his car, I think, or something like that, and Kat's car is kaput right now, and so the roommate was like, "You guys can use my car to go from home to work, but that's it." And they had just brought the car to go and hang out in karaoke night, and it was a whole mess. I mean, I took them home and got them home safe and everything. We played some beer pong at their house, but like. What?
Yeah, fuck, the car got stolen, but let's fucking
Well, I mean, what
play
were we
beer
supposed to
pong.
be doing? Like patrolling the streets looking for the car? Like,
No, I mean, that's just
Maybe
not...
file a fucking police
oh, we
report.
did that already.
That's-
Like
that's
all
not-
that was taken care of. Like, let me tell you, I was like a background character for all this shit because like everything else was being taken care of. The proper authorities were there. I was just like, what's the word?
You're on standby.
Not on standby. I was in the audience. What's
You were a third-person omniscient character.
Yeah, I was just enjoying the show.
You were like seeing it from the perspectives of everyone.
Yeah, and I was back there, just kicking back beers, watching everything go down, Like, it was an interesting night. And then I sang some, and, and then I left and went and played beer pong, and then I left from there and came back and paid my tab, and then I went home. And it was just a wild karaoke night because I sang a song by the Black Eyed Peas, and I don't really care for the Black Eyed Peas, but yet here we were, It was an interesting night.
Sounds like it was very interesting.
There's some other stuff I gotta tell you guys off stream that happened that was pretty wild, but like that's stuff I can't talk about on here. But yeah, it was an interesting night.
Tell us on here.
I can't. Oh, and then I went to the beach again for like the third time in 3 weeks. Yeah, my gas tank is hurting, and I saw my mom. I bought new shirts. I experienced my mom and Mike like bickering firsthand, which was like really funny because like my mom's like, "Mike, you should do this," or "Mike, you should do this," like just giving him a growing list of housework to do. And Mike was like, "You never say just like, hey, Mike, you should have a beer and watch golf for the day."
Mike is Creighton's stepfather.
Aw.
Yes. And then the place we were at fucking got flooded the next day. Like, hold on, I'll put pictures in the Discord and Charlie, you can pull them up. But I mean, you've been there, I think. But you know where we went and gotten the pool at a couple of years ago at the Baywatch?
Yes.
Yes, like the hot tub and stuff. that place was completely underwater. Well, at least the bottom floor was.
Hashtag stand with Asian Mike.
Oh yeah, he is Asian.
Oh my
Forgot about
god.
Very loosely Asian. I love the stuff Copenhagen remembers. It's my favorite part of this podcast. What's up,
For those
Marissa?
of you that don't know, my mom thought Mike was Asian for
Years.
years. I don't think she found out till she was in like her adult life. Like well into her adult life. Like after I was in high school into her adult life. I put the pictures in Discord if you want to see, by the way. Anyways, it was a pretty wild weekend. And then I come into work Monday or Tuesday. Actually Monday too for 4th of July, and it was busy. And I was stressed out. But on the bright side of things.
On the brightness.
On the brightness.
On the witness.
I'm here now. I'm here with you guys. We're going to the beach again soon, probably. After Virginia Beach. So, you know. And we're going to the beach whenever you go to the beach.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking forget again.
I'm not going to
For the
forget.
5th fucking
Look.
time. You're going to the beach? When are you going to the beach? Where
Look,
are you going to the
look,
beach?
look,
No, I'm
look.
looking. I'm looking. That fucking those conversations happened at least 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, me and Charlie will go and visit you.
I
For a
don't
day.
even know what we're talking about right now.
He forgot.
We're talking about her beach trip to North Myrtle Beach
Yes.
in like midway through August. Or no, July. Sorry.
It's literally in
It's the
a
big
week
it's
and
the
a
big
half.
orange line that you can't see in this light.
Nobody cares about it. It's all right.
I might not be able to do that.
Oh, 'cause of TwitchCon?
No, what? That's in October.
Why can't you do it?
It depends on when it starts. I can't really see it.
Well, no,
You
we
can
weren't
go
we
like
aren't
a
going
week
the
a
whole
day or
time.
something. You could
Like
go
I
like a
was thinking
weekday.
we'd take
We'll
like a
see.
day to go.
Hashtag stop Asian hate. I agree with Copenhagen.
Absolutely.
It's all right. It's not a big deal. You done forgot. It's all right.
And then I bought a bunch of nice shirts while I was down there.
Skips
so that
right
was
over
good.
I quit.
There's this place we gotta check out the next time we go that has a bunch of like really nice shit for really cheap. So you know,
Right.
it's called Burks.
Anyway. I'm gonna freak out too. Okay, I've eaten my apple. I can
went to-
talk again. I'm done.
I went to the beach the week before that too, and had a mid experience. What are you laughing like that for? I'll bite you, Amanda. Don't even try me.
Okay, what is the plan for Sunday? I need to know. Well,
Sunday
we're probably
gonna-
leaving early
Yeah, we're probably gonna be on the road Sunday
because I have to work on Sunday.
And like you know,
I got a bill from the dentist yesterday for like what is happening going forward, and
it's high
it's a big bill. So I'm gonna
for you.
for me. So I can't miss many days of work this summer, or as many as I usually would be comfortable missing.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to we're probably going to have to definitely leave early because I'm going to need to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
type in chat.
What are
where-
the days? Like in Discord, or I'll put it in the meetup.
Yeah, I
Discord.
put it in the meet. I thought you put it in the meetup Discord earlier.
Well, I put in the Discord that we were going to talk about it, and then I would put it after.
Oh, okay.
So it's Saturday, right? Saturday, August 13th?
Yes. Also, I learned. Oh, wait. Let me confirm by looking at my own calendar real quick. 'Cause like I don't want to be like, yeah, it's this day and then fucking up. Damn, what was that? Okay, so we leave the 12th. We meet up 13th. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So I found out about like one of the most hated comedians right now today.
Okay. Is who?
It's some fuck, I forgot his name.
Oh my God. He writes no notes. He doesn't remember anything.
His initials are ES.
ES. That could be so many things.
Is some dude that was a UFC fighter for a little bit and then a football player before that, and then he was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, BS. That was his
BS.
name. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Why is he hated?
I
I mean, I know why, but why do you? Why have you heard about it?
Mostly, the video I watched talked
Loosely.
about his. I know loosely about it through a video that talked about his subreddit and about how like they make all these jokes about him asking girls to walk with him to his truck. And basically, he's just really cocky and arrogant, and he had two
Wow.
comedy specials that suck. And
Well, they suck. Like depending on that's just subjective.
yeah, I guess.
I don't mind. I like him. I think
Oh,
he's
really?
funny.
For real?
Yeah, I mean I like him as a podcaster. I like him as a comedian. He is kind of douchey, but like not in a way where like I think he's a like shitty person or anything. I mean he's got beef with some comedians right now. They talk some shit. But I mean he's really good friends with a lot of cool people, and like there's a lot of cool people that like him, and like it's like anything else, man. It's getting over publicized because people wanted a thing to be dramatic about, and in comedy is such a like black horse, black sheep, like part of entertainment right now because they're saying so many things that are like no one else has the balls to talk about. So it's like we need to make drama in the comedy community to make like the comedy community less stable and easier to make fun of as a whole. You know what I mean? That's my perception of the whole thing. I don't give a fuck if the guy's a douchebag or not. He's a good podcaster. He's a decent comedian.
So you look at it straight from like his in terms of like the things that he does and if he does those things well.
Well, yeah, I mean just, the parts that I see. Look, half those guys are probably douchebags. Being a comedian is an asshole's game. For you to be a good comedian, you don't have to be an asshole, but a lot of them are.
But it helps.
It doesn't help necessarily. I mean, there's really good people that are really good comedians. I've met them. I've met some of the coolest ones. They're awesome. They're super warm-hearted. We'll talk to you. We'll hang out, and are amazing comedians. And there's others that probably have to be douchebags, like for it to work the way their comedy works. Damn, bro, I'll probably be leaving for college around that time. That's crazy.
Damn.
I'm dumbfounded that Creighton
when the
keeps a
meetup is?
calendar. What?
Is she talking about? Are you talking about when the meetup is?
I think
or
she-
you, oh, okay.
I just heard cool guy that everyone likes. Can't believe you'd talk about me without me here. That's crazy. I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have texted you.
I saw Tim Dillon.
But and hear me out. They're not funny. Wait, who's not funny? Like all of the comedians? When you say they. Hey yo, what's up, Jacob? Racer.
I think she's talking about the ones that are assholes.
I pictured him just having a pocket full of loose, crumpled papers with random doodles and scribbles.
I do actually have that.
Yeah,
too.
that's true. He does.
But
Did I
I've
come
gotten
into
better
Brendan
about it.
Shop Talk? Yeah, you did. Somehow Creighton's heard about it and was talking about it.
Well, no, yeah, this is the first time I've heard of him, and I was like, wow, people really hate this guy, and like, so I know that you would know because you
I just know. I just am in all that stuff.
you know all about that stuff. You
Yeah,
know
I watch
about
all the
Joe
people
Rogan.
involved. I watch
And
him.
then-
I watch the people he's beefing with. I watch most of their friends.
It's coming back to me as we're talking about, but I knew he's suing what's his name, the dude that was naked on Woody and Wilcox.
Brendan or Bert Kreischer.
No.
It's
it's the Asian dude.
yeah, from Tiger Belly.
Yes. What's
Fuck.
his-
Why would you say that? I know him and I'm blanking on his name all of a
Oh,
sudden.
and I saw a clip of Tim Dillon.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of Tim
He's
Dillon
a terrible
talking shit about him.
comedian, good podcaster. Actually tried figuring out the drama last night, still kind of lost. I mean, look, terrible comedian to you. I like some of his. Look, some of it isn't great, but I like some of it. Like I like his stories more than I like his jokes. His jokes aren't great, but when he does story-based comedy, it's pretty good to me. But again, look, my comedy spectrum is very varied. I like the most rated G to the most rated RX, gross out, disgusting comedy. I like all of it. Like Theo Vaughn is a great podcaster back. What? I've seen Theo in person. I loves Theo. Like I'm sure it's very dependent on the crowd and who the audience is. I like Theo's stand up a lot. He's another one who's like really a lot better at story based comedy. Well then see, like sometimes you're just gonna see somebody have a bad show.
Yeah. I'm glad we haven't been to any bad shows in a while. We need to start back going to shows. We stopped.
Yeah, we
were
did.
going like once a month.
Stravos, love that guy. Stravos. I know that name.
Dan Stravos? The dentist?
I think I know that. I think she's talking about a comedian. I think I know Stravos.
Talking about bringing a smile to you.
Maybe I'm wrong. Amanda's posted up like a chaperone at a middle school dance.
Yeah, for real. She's just here to watch us talk.
I've never watched Kill Tony until like 2 weeks ago, and I am hooked. Yeah.
No,
Kill Tony is probably like one of the best comedy shows of all time.
I've been watching.
I think it's great.
I watched.
It's hard for I can't watch it sometimes though. It's very cringy how bad some of the comics are on there.
Oof.
So that's my problem.
Dude, we were talking about that the other day with the boys. You remember how we were talking about how some of that shit's just hard for you to watch?
Well, it's not that it's hard for me to watch. Most of it just isn't very. I don't like it. That's my problem. Is I can't get hooked on it as easily as everyone seems to be getting hooked on it.
So I've seen. Speaking of stuff that we watch, I've gotten caught up on all of Stranger Things. Have you seen that, by the way? Like the last 2 episodes?
Yeah,
I don't think
caught
we
up.
streamed since.
We talked about it.
But I don't think we've streamed since
Yeah.
it came out. And then I've seen Elvis twice. I'm trying to see. Black
Elvis was
Phone.
good.
Elvis was really good.
I liked it a lot more than I thought I was gonna like it. If I'm being honest.
So I didn't like it a lot the first time that I saw it, and then this time I definitely enjoyed it more. I think part of why I didn't like it is 'cause before the movie came out, I watched a lot of documentaries and stuff on Elvis beforehand to kind of, 'cause I thought it was gonna be a more gritty, I think is the right word, but a gritty take on Elvis, and it wasn't. And that's not bad. Like, I'm not knocking it. It's done really well and very stylized, but it's not it's not like dark and gritty and realistic, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's the way to look at it. I mean, just 'cause there are dark and gritty themes doesn't mean that realism is that it was only a dark and gritty story. I mean, I think it did a good job of explaining how crazy his life was.
Yeah,
I mean, his life was hectic, and it showed how hectic and ridiculous his life was for sure, especially by the end.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
Baz Luhrmann,
that's
bro.
what I mean. It just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, which isn't that it's not the movie's fault that it's not what I was gonna be.
Yeah.
What I thought it was gonna be.
Everyone liked The Great Gatsby. I don't know. I think because I read the book right when the movie came out,
It ruined the movie for you.
it ruined the movie for me. 'Cause the movie is like, okay.
The Great Gatsby, to me, like the movie, is hit and miss. Like, some stuff really works and some stuff really doesn't work.
Yeah, for me, it just was not as... I did not like it like everyone else liked it. I liked the book. The book was great. I like gay lovers, Gatsby and Nick. I enjoyed the book a lot in school. It was pretty good. It did, however, there was a couple things in the book that, like, when I was reading the book and thinking in my head what it looked like, the movie had a couple scenes where I was like, holy shit.
It looks just like
it. Looks just like my thoughts of
Yeah.
this book, which was crazy.
the billboard thing. That looked just like I imagined it.
I had to rewatch the movie.
I have it
I haven't
on.
seen
I
it.
have a digital copy of it if you want to watch it.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be one of those ones I have to be in the right mood for.
Yeah. When I watched it, I think I watched it twice, back to back, because I was like, this is a lot to take in. And that's how Elvis was. Elvis was a lot to take in for me, because it's like, it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I definitely enjoyed it more once I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then same with Great Gatsby. I think I enjoyed it a lot more second time. But Great Gatsby's more hit and miss for me than Elvis is. Elvis is great to me all the way through now. And Great Gatsby is just like, some scenes work and some scenes don't. And I think a lot of it is some of the CGI and stuff and special effects they use in it is really distracting.
In what?
In The Great Gatsby.
Oh, in The Great Gatsby. I thought you were talking about Elvis. I was like, what CGI?
No. I mean, maybe it's just the way the theater makes it look, but it does seem like there's a lot in Elvis. But in The Great Gatsby, it seems like a lot more. And I think that's just because of the time period and how they had to do everything, because it's New York and it's in the 20s, and it's a whole like mess. Or is it in the 30s? When was Great Gatsby?
It's a while ago.
No, yeah, I mean, but like the time period of the movie, is it in the 20s or the 30s? Or am I
Sorry.
fucking it up? Is it in the 50s? 20s? Okay.
There you go, 20s.
Yeah.
Imagine it was that far off.
But yeah, I mean, to me, the CGI and the special effects and everything, while it makes for like interesting shots and all that stuff, it doesn't. It kind of distracts from me for the like moments of dialogue and like the more serious scenes in the movie. Like the part where that bitch gets run over. Like,
Yeah.
it was very distracting. The cars were flying like fucking 80 to 100 miles an hour.
Well, isn't that like it happens in the book, though? Isn't that like, I remember that scene in the book and remember thinking
I don't
very similar.
remember how fast they were going, but it feels way too fast for how all those cars are.
The only CGI they used in Elvis was city shots and probably face replacement. I don't think they did much face replacement. I think most of it was prosthetics.
Did you see what I was talking about though? With like some scenes, he looks like, depending on the angle, he looks just like Elvis. Like in the scene where he's talking to Priscilla, like the first time we're introduced to Priscilla, that head-on shot of him where he's facing the camera,
the guy
it looks just
Austin
like
Butler
him.
looks just like Elvis.
And then
he
it's
like
panning,
he was the perfect person.
and then as it's panning, it changes shifts kind of back to Austin Butler. And it's not like they use CGI for it, but it's just like
Yeah.
how much he looks like him in that shot at first, and then it changes.
I have not watched Spiderhead yet. I've heard that it is incredibly mid. Like very average.
What is Spiderhead?
Spiderhead's that movie with Chris Hemsworth where he's working on like a prison island as like a scientist, and they're putting like chemicals in people and like testing how the chemicals affect them.
I saw the trailer for a movie today that I'm really interested in seeing called Amsterdam, and
Yeah, I did
fucking
too. It looks
everybody's
amazing.
in it.
Yeah, everyone's in it. It's a great cast. I'm excited
Yeah.
for that one. Probably like a high 7, low 8 for me. Damn, Jacob. Jacob just always be having different fucking opinions on movies. 'Cause like he's the only person I've heard. He's such a like contrarian. He hates all the good shit and loves all the shit that people just think is average.
Well, Jacob, have we talked about Multiverse of Madness and what you thought of it? By the way, I found out Multiverse of Madness.
What
like
are
the
you no
acronyms for it,
Goering,
the
Marissa?
the acronyms for Multiverse of Madness are MOM,
Yeah.
which is hilarious
I mean,
because it's a
What's-
Mother's Day movie.
was it actually?
It is. It came out on Mother's Day. And it's
That-
about
that's
Scarlet
funny.
Witch trying to get to her children.
That's
you know.
funny. I never. That is okay. Now it is funny.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to go get my laundry out of the washer. We're not holding on. We're not just stopping the podcast. You salamander.
Imagine we put it on pause. Hold on. Jacob's got to get laundry out of his washing machine.
No, it did not. No, what did not? Wait a second. Okay,
Right.
guys.
Oh.
Okay, going to play
I
Fall
swear
Guys.
you're
Understand.
lying. Wait, what are you talking about, Marissa?
Wait, what? Wait, did not come out on Mother's Day? When did
Is that what you're
Don't-
gurring about? That was. Wait, what are you gurring about?
May 6th? Was May 6th Mother's Day?
May 6th pretty damn close to Mother's Day if it's not Mother's Day. That's Mother's Day weekend, is it not?
What day was Mother's Day 2022?
Oh, it's on the 9th. You got
May
it marked
8th.
up there.
It was the 8th.
So it's 2 days away from Mother's Day.
There you go.
That's pretty close.
About Multiverse of Madness coming out on Mother's Day? Well, I mean, it was 2 days off. It was pretty close.
Yeah.
It was a mother's movie 2 days before
Mother's
Mother's
Day
Day.
weekend movie.
Yeah.
And its initials were Mom, so
Yeah.
you tell me.
By the way, I have a PC now. We're going to have to game something sometime. I agree. Hey, ladies. What's up, Sterling?
What's up, Sterling?
Sterling.
Doctor Strange in the Mom.
Stop. There's definitely a porn.
There's
It's called that.
that. Play Uncharted 4.
Play Uncharted 4. Yeah, you would probably like Uncharted 4.
You fucker.
Wait, Marissa, are you a...
She loves Uncharted 4.
She loves Uncharted?
She's played it.
Have we
yeah.
ever discussed this?
Did
Marissa,
we not
you and me?
discuss it whenever we went to go see? Wait, did you go with us to see Uncharted?
Yes.
So how did
Well,
we
I don't
not
know.
then?
Did I see it with both of you?
I know, like,
I think
yeah,
I
it was
did.
me, you, and Marissa, right? Or was it me, you,
We
and
probably have
Amanda?
discussed this then. I don't remember anymore.
We saw Uncharted like twice, didn't we?
I saw it by myself.
Oh, the
The
fuck.
Okay,
Oh,
then it wasn't with you.
Yeah,
It was
it
with
must have
someone.
been with Amanda.
We saw it with someone.
Yeah, we gotta go see House of Gucci again.
No. House of Gucci was a perfectly good movie that I will only ever watch maybe one other time in my whole life.
Look at Amanda
Yeah,
smiling.
like it was a great movie.
I watched it twice.
Yeah,
I
but-
loved it.
I loved it too, but like
I
it's
want to go
definitely
see Top Gun again.
I could watch Top Gun 15 times in a
I
row and be
know, it's
totally
so
cool with it.
fucking good.
So good. Love that movie.
Miles Teller.
Can't wait
Look,
to see it again.
Marissa's been playing Great
Creighton
Balls of Fire.
hated Miles Teller until that movie.
I did. We've talked about this.
Not
Oh
on
yeah.
here.
Look. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is why I hated him. It was mostly because of Divergent. I watched Divergent a couple years ago.
Don't
and
reveal
he,
this shit.
And he was a dick in Divergent. So he was such a good dick that he made me think that he was a dick in everything.
Yeah.
And he just had such a punchable face because of that. So I didn't watch anything he was in for a while. I didn't watch Fan Four Stick. I didn't watch Whiplash. I didn't watch whatever else he was in. And to be honest with you, I didn't know he was going to be in Top Gun. If I had known he was going to be in Top Gun, I probably wouldn't have gone to go see it.
Well, I mean,
And then he was pretty good in Top Gun. So
I
now
haven't
I'm
watched
like, oh,
any of his
okay.
movies that he's in, but
He sang the
the-
crap out of Great Balls of Fire.
the fucking mustache did it
Didn't
for
he,
him in
Marissa?
that movie. That was just about it.
Yeah, he had like a young Tom Selleck-esque motif going on,
Yeah.
or energy. He had
I was
Tom
like,
Selleck
I
energy.
thought he was fine in that movie, but only in that movie. He ain't shit anywhere else.
That's crazy.
Like Adam Driver.
I've loved Miles
Oh my
Teller.
god, he can play just about anything. He could get this ass. For real.
I've loved Miles Teller for a long time.
Could
I've liked him in a lot of different things.
Could you imagine if Adam Driver was in Top Gun and he had like a thick ass mustache? He's just Rooster. Or even better, he's Bob.
Oh my God, he could have been
He
Bob.
could have been Bob. I would have perfectly been fine with being
She's
called
like,
Bob.
Bob can get this ass.
Well, Bob wasn't even that bad either.
Dude, we said
No
you were
one
Bob.
was bad.
No,
Everyone
no
was
one
great in that
bad.
movie.
No, you said I was Bob. He
I haven't
said
seen
I
Top
did
Gun
say you were
yet?
Bob. Yeah.
Sterling, if you've ever seen the original and you liked it, go see Top Gun.
I still
Yeah.
got
Top
to see the
Gun's-
original.
Had 3 chances to see it and couldn't.
Damn.
Dude, what, you haven't even seen the original?
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not the whole
Watch
entire
the
thing. And I
original.
know what happens, but like,
People
I'm
are
not ready
saying
to get my
Miles
heart
Teller could play
broken.
Elvis, and I'm like, no, don't compare the top new white voice of.
He probably could play Elvis.
I mean, yeah,
but
like,
I was
out of everyone, like I wouldn't say no so hard with question
Yeah.
marks. Like there are only a couple Hollywood people that could even probably look like Elvis, and Miles Teller definitely could look like Elvis.
that was the other thing I was gonna say about Austin Teller. He doesn't like I was
Austin Teller.
Austin whatever
Butler.
his name, Butler
Austin
whatever.
Butler.
Whenever I saw him in the movie, I was really thought it was gonna come off like an Elvis impression rather than
Yeah.
him playing Elvis.
And it was a
d-
good. He did a good job.
It doesn't
playing
come
Elvis.
off as an Elvis impression at all. It's like, oh, okay. And the funny thing is, I haven't watched any interviews with him since he started playing, or before
Yeah, I have
he
no
was
idea
playing
what
Elvis.
he's like outside of
So,
being Elvis.
No, I saw an interview since I've seen Elvis, and I'm like, that's Elvis. Like, his voice really doesn't change that much from what he does in the movie compared to how he actually talks. He just has a
What if
deep
he's
voice.
just really method?
I
What
don't
if he's just been
know.
playing Elvis
He's
for
got
like
a
5
deep
years?
ass voice. Maybe he's got a horse cock or something. I don't know.
I mean, that doesn't always translate to that.
I don't know.
Having a deep voice doesn't
Imagine-
just mean you have a big cock.
I don't know. He had a magic cock in Elvis. Like, you saw him swinging
Does
that
he?
thing.
What?
Oh yeah. Have you seen it?
No,
You gotta
I
watch
haven't
it.
seen
You
it.
gotta watch
You'll
it.
scream and throw your panties at the screen.
Yeah, that's exactly what all those
That-
women did.
Believe
in
it
the
or
day.
not, that's a huge plot point in the movie.
Creighton, shut up. Stop saying it. Well, I would say huge, like plot point. I would say huge dong, not plot point.
Huge dong Elvis.
It's a moment.
That's what his nickname was in the movie, HD.
Gotta do that wiggling, boy. It's amazing. You should watch it.
But I hate that movie didn't come out in the era of spoof movies, 'cause
Oh my God.
they would have
That- yes.
immediately like
He kept saying that at work, and I cried.
yeah, I said something about him having a horse cock at work.
I mean, he definitely.
Jesus.
Yeah, I said it out on the floor. Nobody was around though. It's okay.
They definitely. The one thing I didn't think they did. The one thing I think they did a bad job on was they didn't like. He was really fucked up in the last few years of his life,
yeah.
and like just like dumb. Like he was
Well-
an idiot. Like he was like walking around trying to teach people karate. He didn't know karate.
He did know
Like,
karate though.
Yeah, but not really. Like he knew like I'm Elvis. Who someone's gonna give. Like he had a black
no,
belt.
he took karate.
Yes,
Like,
he took
actually
karate,
did
but he
karate.
was not a black belt in karate. His
Oh.
sensei gave him a black belt 'cause he's Elvis. He's not
An
a black
honorary
belt. Yeah,
black belt.
basically he was an honorary black belt, but he was like trying to teach people like legit karate,
He was
and
like,
he
what's
was
his name that
high
we're
off
talking
his
about?
ass and didn't know.
Something Seagull.
Well,
what's his
he's
name?
a legitimate.
Jason Seagull.
No, that's Jason Segel's Marshall from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
You're thinking of it's Seagal. It's
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
There we go.
Steven Seagal is a legit black belt in it's called Kudo or something. Hold on. What is
I don't even give a
Steven-
fuck anymore.
He's the black belt in hibachi.
Seagal a black belt in Aikido? Yeah, Aikido. He's a seventh dan black belt in Aikido. He's like a legit world class Aikido.
Dude, he could probably whoop
fighter.
our ass.
In Aikido. Well, Aikido is like a strictly a defense kind of martial art. It's not
so
really
if we
like
tried to whoop his ass, he'd whoop our ass.
yes. I mean, granted, he's like 1,000, but
I love Tom Segura's joke.
and the joke about
God.
men and their slutty little waists.
Oh yeah.
What?
So not Amanda, Marissa, because of him shaking his hips and everything, she was like, "I love slutty little waists" or something like that, and so that immediately
Nice.
became a thing at work because I was like,
I love
George, if you're
slutty
watching
little
this,
waists.
I'm sorry, but I said, "Look at George, he's got a little waist," and then I looked and I realized what I said, and I was like, "Oh my God, is it a slutty little waist?"
Oh my god.
Oh my God, is it a slutty little waist?
Yes,
That's
and
amazing.
Marissa immediately busted out laughing because now.
Well, that's not hard. She laughs. She laughed there were like 3 different moments during that movie where I almost grabbed all my shit, and if it hadn't been on like next to me and like annoying to pick everything up, I would have gotten up and walked like 4 rows down because they would not shut the fuck up. They laugh and talk so much during movies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There went like 20 whole minutes where they didn't say anything, and I was like, wow, this is impressive. And then fucking numbnuts over here came back and started talking, and Marissa's just sitting there like, like fucking laughing. Like, oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Every time it got quiet, we heard fireworks too. Like, there's just
Yeah,
fireworks the
it
whole
was
time the
loud.
movie
We went
happened.
and seen it on 4th of July.
Yeah, literally
I
on
was
the
just
day.
chilling at
There
the
was
house
one
listening
other
to
person
it.
in there.
Fuck you then. Well, okay, I don't care. It was my fault. I'm the one who didn't get up and walk away. I should have done that. Like when we went and saw Spider-Man, like I was so happy that I had seen it once without them already, 'cause like nonstop. I mean, beginning to end,
Yeah.
they didn't stop talking. And I was like, how do you guys even watch movies?
Well, so
And
the
then
thing
Creighton
is-
sits
That's
there and
pretty
acts like-
ridiculous.
Then Creighton gets mad when he thinks that like my opinion on something's wrong because I saw it wrong, when I'm like, dude, you're the one who saw it, or you didn't see it. And then like I
this is
look up
just
a
like
clip.
the Chief thing all over again. It's
Yes,
hilarious.
exactly.
That
It's
was
literally the
fucking
chief
hilarious.
thing.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Bro, you
Anyway.
slept halfway through. Who,
Oh,
me?
that was the Batman that you slept halfway through.
Oh yeah, well I'd already seen it 3 times. I never slept. I didn't sleep through it the first 3
you
times.
saw
I
it
saw it.
like it was the same day it came out, right? Like you saw it 2 times that day, and I was like, "Hey man, you want to go see it a 3rd time?" Because I had work.
Well, I saw it 5 times
It was such
in
a good
theaters.
movie.
It
too,
was
though.
so good. Yo, how we doing?
What's up, Mom?
Seahawks, what's up, dude? We were discussing the event later, the meetup later. I don't know if
Yeah.
I forget where you live, and I can't remember if you said you were going to be able to make it or not. But if you are, August 13th, Virginia Beach. It's a Saturday.
Look, I get what you're saying though. Like we definitely need to work on being quiet in a movie.
I don't care.
However,
I don't care that you do it. I just care when I'm next
It
to
sounds like you care.
Well, no. But what I'm saying, oh wow, that's funny. That was a callback to earlier. Anyways, I
it.
think
Callie, I'm way too
I
far-
think
yeah.
the only time I try to do that is if it's in a movie I've seen before. But sometimes stuff just happens in a movie that I think's funny, and I got a dark sense of humor, and like there was times in that movie where stuff that was happening was really serious, and I was like, nope.
Like, I don't mind if we watch it here and like we've seen it before, 'cause then it's like, okay, now all bets are off. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
Let's talk shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like
In a quiet ass movie.
when I'm watching, yeah, like there was someone watching that. There was one other person in the theater, which was hilarious. Like it was us and one dude.
It was a one old dude, right?
Yeah, it was one old dude, and he sat right behind us.
Dude, you should.
I hate when they do that. The whole fucking theater was empty.
I
he
hate when
sat-
they do
That's
that.
like-
He sat where you, like he sat this close.
That's like when you're in the urinal and it's just you.
Oh
and
my
there's
God.
like
You wanted
3
to
other
make a
toilets each way.
friend.
And
he
they
was
walk
like
up.
60, and like we were not trying to watch it with anyone. Like we did not
It
look
was
like
it
friends.
was still a good experience though. I mean,
yeah, I
like,
had a good time. It was a good movie.
Damn.
Anyways, I want to Viva Las Vegas / Toxic remix. That shit is fire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought it was cool they brought a bunch of artists in like from
Yeah.
today and mixed in some of his stuff with their stuff, and I thought it was an interesting collaboration, whatever.
Are you going to TwitchCon, Seahawks? Dude, we need to fucking no, wait, no, don't leave. Don't disappear from my brain. No, it's
I
gone.
lost it.
I'm so mad. I was saying it. How was I saying it and it's gone already? That's crazy. Hold on. Viva Las Vegas.
That's
I read that and then I
advanced.
thought what I wanted to say, and then I asked about TwitchCon 'cause I'm an idiot and that got me away from it.
Oh, you were thinking about the Gauntlet in Vegas.
No.
Imagine if I lived in Charlie's head. It's just
He'd
throwing
kill
random-
himself.
Oh yeah, I would have already killed myself. Anyways, I want
Where's
the,
my gun?
I want the Viva Las Vegas / Toxic remix.
But in Creighton's voice, where's my gun?
Oh. In the movie, spoiler alert. Not
Wait
like,
a minute.
It's not like super crazy, but like he'll know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've seen it, cool. If not, sorry guys, I need to talk to Creighton about this. In the movie, the scene at the end where he yells
We're
at
talking about Elvis, right?
yeah,
Okay.
the scene towards the end where he yells at the person on the stage. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
I wonder how true to events that was because it's filmed in a way where there was a lot of witnesses. I wonder if that was like something.
Oh, I looked that up. Like in the after this time of watching it,
Yeah.
I looked it up just to see like
How accurate that was?
Yeah, and apparently it didn't go down exactly like that,
But,
it
like,
did,
it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Like basically, like it happened
Careful what you
right.
say.
It happened right after that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like not on.
backstage.
Yeah, not yeah. so-
But the event before that with the ice bucket and everything, and him saying it, that was completely different, and that was
Yeah.
even the same day.
Where you going? Where you going? Never mind. Give me thumbs up. I took my headphones off.
Nice.
Oh, it was barely spoiler.
Yeah. Honestly, like the whole movie is spoiled if you look at any documentaries. But Elvis was one of those people that was so well documented, but still like such a mystery to people. That,
Yeah.
like it's didn't really spoil anything.
I have that whole soundtrack now.
I
Elvis music's great. Elvis was a bang. Look, he was famous for he's the king for a reason.
I think it's a good choice that they like had Elvis still remain kind of mysterious. You know what I mean? Because the movie's about him, but like in such a not about him way, if that makes sense.
No, I know what you're saying. They did a good job of like telling a big story that wasn't just Elvis, but like it told Elvis's story.
Yeah,
It was great. I really liked it. I don't think it was as good as like Top Gun. And I don't. It's not the best biopic ever by any means.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not even like I wouldn't even say like it's definitely not better than Ray. Like Ray's fucking amazing.
What's Ray about?
Ray Charles.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was born to play Ray Charles.
I'm not.
That's one of the best movies of all time.
I'm not huge into biopics. Like the last one I saw before this was Bohemian Rhapsody, and like I barely saw that.
Rocket Man beats that shit out of the water. I have not watched
haven't seen
Rocket Man
Rocket
all
Man
the way
either.
through yet. I've watched. Someone showed me a clip on YouTube, and I did that whole fucking watching the like binging the YouTube clips. And I can already say, based on just those clips, that I agree with you. It's way better than fucking Elvis. Like, and I haven't even watched the movie yet. Rocket Man, just off the YouTube clips, is fucking amazing. God of War Ragnarok, though, I can't wait. Me either. I'm excited. Get rich or die trying all day. Haha. Of all time, big oof. What? Ray? I mean, it's my opinion. One of the best movies of all time. What?
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Have you seen Walk the Line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie.
I thought it was gonna be more like Walk the Line. That's what I was trying to get to earlier, and it's not.
What
like
do you
that.
mean?
Like how Walk the Line's like solely kind of about Johnny Cash and like.
Yeah, I mean, it was about him and his family and what happened.
But I mean, like Walk the Line's like there's no like narrator like there is in this.
Yeah. Well, it's not being told by anyone else. It's like
Yeah.
it's just like a story being told.
Yeah.
It's like Elvis is literally in the context of the movie. Literally, the story is being told by someone.
Yeah.
And yeah, that didn't happen with Ray. Walk the Line.
What was your favorite part of Elvis?
Of Elvis?
Yeah.
That scene that we just talked about was pretty fucking great. Pretty much every time he is like seeing the music that he ends up doing the first time by like black artists, like all of those scenes are incredible because I feel like all those scenes are really probably exactly how it went down. Like I like that they didn't show it in a way where it was like fuck him for stealing this. It was more like they were like, this isn't going to get heard unless you do it. You know what I mean? Like, and whether that's true or not, who knows? But it seemed like it was coming from a good place.
I saw,
and if it did come the way it said in the movie, that's cool to me. But if not, who knows? It's that was 60 years ago.
I was watching a documentary from like the 80s,
or 70 years ago.
From the 80s talking about Elvis, and it was with I think B.B. King or one of the people that he had kind of like used their music, and they were like, "Do you feel like he's appropriating your culture?" And he goes, "Blues is for everybody. If anybody wants to take this music and put their own spin on it, that's part of the whole point."
Yeah.
I
take it back. When they're doing the TV special, and he does that song at the end, that might be the best. I think that's the best scene.
That's the good.
Where he like basically comes out against the establishment all at once.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I just
that's a
want to
good
fucking
scene.
watch the movie now.
It's pretty good.
It's a really good.
It's pretty
scene.
good.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite song in the whole movie.
Yeah,
it's a good song.
It's a
Either
great
that
song.
one or the one at the end.
It's good. The whole thing's good.
Yeah.
You should watch it. Musical movies like that are great.
It is a musical, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, it's musical. I don't know if it's a musical by definition. I don't know how you define a musical.
This guy also did Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Really? I hate that movie. That movie's terrible. that movie's fucking trash.
I haven't seen it in forever, so I don't know. I think I saw it in like 6th grade, and that's it. When we were actually reading Romeo and Juliet.
What's the narrative? Sometimes accompanied by singing and dancing. The songs usually advance the plot or develop the film's characters, but in some cases they serve merely as breaks in the storyline, often as elaborate production numbers. I don't think it's a Paul Rudd was in that too. See, I don't know if
Paul Rudd was in that?
No, I don't think Elvis. I think she's talking about something different.
No, she's. Were you talking about
Maybe.
Romeo and Juliet?
Oh wait, really? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That movie's. I haven't seen it in a long time. I wouldn't remember.
Fuck.
But what I'm saying is, like West Side Story is a musical. I don't know if this was a musical.
You haven't binged The Boys yet? Seahawks. Like, oof.
Just wanted to stop by and say hello.
Not
I'm gonna
happy
go binge
this
The
third
Boys.
season they did a week to week release. They do that every season with The Boys, don't they?
He was Paris. Oh, okay,
He was.
I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
In Romeo and
Huh.
Juliet.
Well, now that I'm gonna watch that movie thinking that's Ant-Man.
Right? It's hard to think
That's
of him.
how every movie with Paul Rudd in it is now. Halloween 6, he's in that. He's creepy Tommy Doyle, and yeah. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
funny.
that's creepy Ant-Man. He also
that's
kills
just
Michael
Ant-Man.
Myers in that movie. Quote unquote.
Thanks.
Well, this movie came out like 20 years ago, and it's bad. You're not gonna watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about one of the new ones.
No, this is like the one right before they rebooted again for like the
I
third
understand.
time at that
I
point.
understand.
Anyways, speaking of musicals, did you watch Hamilton yet for this 4th of July?
I didn't.
I haven't watched it yet either. For 4th
Oh
of
my
July.
god, I forgot.
We got to.
It's I missed it. I broke my tradition.
Well,
2 years
no,
in a-
there's still time.
No, it's not 4th of July anymore.
Oh.
I'm so sad.
Well, do you want to shoot extra fireworks to
No.
fill the void?
No, I'm just gonna watch Hamilton at some point.
Do we want to do a
I'm
live
so
fireworks
sad.
show in the studio?
Yeah, someone did that on Twitch.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, or YouTube or something, and it's like it went viral. It's like his room caught on fire. He did like a box firework, like a fucking like one of the
Like
fireworks
one of the ones
shows.
with-
I think I've seen it. I think I saw that one.
Yeah, it was like a spark shooter one. It wasn't
Yeah.
like doom doom doom. It was like psst, like shooting sparks and fire and shit. And he freaked out. It was hilarious.
I'm surprised Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't in this one, 'cause you know
What?
he worked with him in Romeo and Juliet and The Great Gatsby. Could you imagine who's like Leonardo DiCaprio's gonna be Elvis?
Well, Leonardo DiCaprio's been busy making a couple Martin Scorsese things, like a Martin Scorsese thing and another. Hold on, let me check. He's playing J. Edgar Hoover like 2 more times.
what?
Yeah. Let me see.
Why is he doing a bunch of J. Edgar?
I don't
Hoover
know,
movies?
man. I think he's obsessed. Let me double check, 'cause he played J. Edgar Hoover in J. Edgar or whatever it's called,
Edgar.
or Edgar. Yeah,
It's
whatever
probably
that movie was called.
Edgar or Jay.
Oh my God, there's a lot of shit being announced that he's gonna be in Captain Planet.
Wait, they're making a
Akira.
Captain Planet movie?
They're making a Captain. Oh wait, that's producer. Sorry, let me go to filmography. Never mind. They're making a Captain Planet something. So he's playing Theodore Roosevelt.
I'm so excited.
He's playing Theodore Roosevelt in a movie called Roosevelt, a biographical drama about President Theodore Roosevelt. That's all that's been
Theo?
explained.
Shut up, Marissa.
That's all that's been released. They haven't given any other stuff. And then go to actor. God damn.
I think the only person who can play Theodore Roosevelt is Robin Williams.
Then he's playing Jim Jones in Jim Jones. I didn't even know.
That's very descriptive.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah. These are like. But wait, what about?
What is Jim Jones?
I thought he was gonna be in. Oh yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon. That's in post production. He plays Ernest Burkhart. In that, members of the Osage tribe in the United States are murdered under mysterious circumstances in the 1920s, sparking a major FBI investigation involving J. Edgar Hoover. Oh, never mind. He's not playing J. Edgar Hoover, but the movie has J. Edgar Hoover in it again. So that's why it's like, what? But I'm excited about that movie.
This is
'cause
off topic, but have you ever seen Blade 3?
Blade 3. I've never seen any of the Blades.
Me neither, but I saw a clip from it the other day that I've lost my shit on. Anyways, we'll talk
Okay.
about it after this.
He's also obsessed with women younger than 25. Wait,
Yeah, no,
Paul
that's
Rudd
true.
or
No,
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio. That's true.
I mean, yeah, he's
Yeah.
a hot, famous.
I mean, think
Guy.
about though, if you had that kind of money, wouldn't you be too?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It depends. Like, I'm already not into women that age. Like, you got to be like right here at my age now for me to be into you. Like,
yeah, that's
I
good.
like even like 23, 22 is like I'm like it's too young.
Yeah.
I know 22 and 23-year-olds and like they're just not. I don't like it.
Amanda's
yeah, yeah. But like at the same time, who knows? I'm only 26 now, and like maybe going forward, I'll always like 25 and 26-year-old women forever.
Yeah.
And like if that's true, fucking yeah, I get it. Being almost 50, like in 25 and 26.
Well,
And in the same regard, I look at like certain 45 and 50-year-old women,
that
and
are
am
hot,
like
yeah.
that's me. I want that.
Yeah.
And like I could see the flip side of that.
Well,
Like I'm mature enough now. Like once you get to 24, 25, you know, like you know what you like, and or at least you know what you like at that moment. And like I don't think it's that weird for like a 50-year-old and a 25-year-old to be together. Now,
yeah.
it would be weird if they were together when that guy was 40 and she was 15.
Well,
But like by the time you get to like 23, 24, that's like that range where I'm like, I don't care however old the person you're dating is, as long as you started that relationship in your mid 20s. Like then it's like no, not weird.
At what point, like, do you think in your life you're gonna be into gilfs?
Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston,
Sandra
Sandra Bullock.
Bullock.
Like
Yes.
yeah, all of them.
Yeah, no,
That's like
fantastic.
Chris in the Godfather scene of Family Guy. I mean, you never see Robert De Niro, Robert Duvall. Like, it's the same thing in this argument. I'd happily fuck a 40-year-old, even 50. Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston, Sandra Bullock. Like,
Oh, that's the Godfather thing, where he's like, I've never seen the Godfather.
yeah.
Or no, he's like,
I do not
don't
care
yeah,
for
I
the
don't care.
Godfather. What? I have a friend for Charlie to meet. Okay,
Oh, well,
Kimberly,
there you
relax. Hold on. Let's all calm down for a second, okay? It's not necessarily.
Does she paddleboard?
Probably.
By the way, I went paddleboarding. I was fantastic at it. I didn't even fall in once I got past the waves.
Listen, the criteria has to be incredibly specific for me to be into 40 and 50-year-old
Is
women.
she athletic, foreign, but also like Native American? That's Charlie.
Damn, you know me well. I don't like how well you know me.
That's Charlie's criteria.
That's pretty much my criteria. Is she fit? Damn, you got that pretty on the nose.
You should just meet a Hawaiian girl.
Don't even get me started. God, you're right. Whew. Anyway, okay, look, let's get off this.
They give me a Hawaiian girl the same way my mom met an Asian man.
Yeah, for real. My Hawaiian girl will just be diet Hawaiian.
Diet Hawaii.
MILF
Mike-
is on my bucket list.
Mike is diet
So-
Asian.
Yeah, Mike's about as diet Asian as he's about as not Asian as they come. I love you, Mike. Imagine having a
MILF
race
is on my
as a
bucket list. You haven't
imagine
had a
having-
MILF yet?
imagine having a race as a type. What do you mean?
Well, it's not necessarily a race. It's more like for Charlie. It's more of like, you know.
I have preferences.
Yeah.
Like if I was lucky enough to be with a Native American woman, that's my dream. I
God.
love Native American women. They're the prettiest to me. Like that's what I think is the prettiest type of woman. I've only met like cool ones. Like they've only ever been awesome people to me. Like I have a kink. My kink is Native American. That's one of my kinks. I like Native American women.
What the fuck just happened?
He probably fought with Delta, and Delta pawed him in the
Yeah,
face.
Delta probably he probably looked at
Caught
Delta.
him in the face?
Like pawed him.
Oh, I thought
Pod,
you
pod.
said,
Yeah.
Yeah, she
like,
probably went
I
like,
thought you were
"Papa,"
trying
like-
to say bit him in the face.
No.
No, she like double tap. She'll like go like "Papa," like just smack him on the nose and go like and he'll bark.
Holy shit.
Wait, so
I'm
you've
so
never
ashamed.
fought a MILF? I fought like two. Like, what's going on
Well,
with you,
no, you
Sterling?
haven't.
Yes, I have.
Nah, your definition of MILF is very different to everyone else's
God.
definition. When normal people think of a MILF, they think like a 45-year-old woman.
Yeah,
No, you haven't though.
I have.
One who was 40. That's one.
Yeah, that's one.
That's one. But you have not. You say that half your ex-girlfriends are MILFs.
They were.
No,
well,
they
really
weren't.
more
they were
than half at this
20-year-old
point.
women with kids. That is sure by technical definitions of whatever you want to say. That's a MILF, but that's not what normal people think a MILF is.
What I think Sterling wants is a cougar. I think that's what
I
he's
thought
my
you were
God.
saying cooter, and I was like, well, I mean.
He wants a cooter.
Us too.
Yeah.
No, they're single moms. See,
Oh, so you want a single mom, or do you want?
totally different? See, no, he's saying that what you had is a single moms. That's totally different. A MILF is like a certain age.
Yeah.
Most people's
No.
definition,
Yeah.
No, no, there is
When
no
you
age
look
limit
up
on a
MILF on Pornhub, you're not finding 25-year-old women with like a kid crying in the background. That's not what the fuck is happening.
I disagree. If you go to the right section of Pornhub.
Yeah, the amateurs, the not real shit.
But anyways, I have had at least one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
Yes.
so proud of
It
you.
was pretty great.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay,
okay,
I'm
I'm
gone.
gone. Nighty. Yeah, sorry about that, Kimberly. His fault, not mine. Love you.
Good night.
Have a good
Love
night.
you. By
Jesus.
that logic, where are you going with this, Sterling?
My
My
first
first
girlfriend was
girlfriend?
a MILF, and she was 18. See, that's just not.
Well, I
no,
mean,
that's
does that
wrong.
mean? But
yeah.
technically, that's what it is. Though.
No,
'Cause
Wait,
you're
there's
the
no
only
X.
one. You're
There's
the only
no
one who's
X.
ever thought that.
Look
Fucking
up
Google
the
it.
I
Webster
am right now.
Dictionary of
What
a
is
MILF.
a MILF?
Yeah.
A sexually attractive older woman, typically one who has children. Older. That is in the
Older.
definition on
doesn't- that
goddamn
doesn't make
Oxford's
sense.
dictionary.
It doesn't make sense for the M part or for the other part.
Well, who would you consider?
Well, that
a
doesn't
mom?
matter.
Harry
What you have to
Styles-
say means nothing because this is the definition and you're
Wait,
not
wait,
a
wait,
dictionary.
Hold on. Would you call Harry Styles a dilf if he has a kid? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're
No.
ridiculous.
He's attractive.
You
I wouldn't fuck him, but you know.
But he wouldn't be a
when you
dilf
look
'cause
up
he's
MILF
not older.
when you
He
look up
is a
MILF on the
dad.
hub, the mature tag is almost always with
he
it
is
true.
a dad that I would fuck, or I would like.
No,
to fuck,
you
yeah.
ass. See, you're the only one who thinks this. You keep saying no like everyone around
I'm
you's an
right.
idiot. You're
You
the
guys
only
are
one.
wrong.
Because
No,
fuck the internet.
If you are the only person on the planet who thinks it, that doesn't make it like
Right.
there's no fact.
No, but I know I'm right, and you guys are just wrong. You're reading too much into the mom part of it. Like the
You're
mom
the
is
one reading
just-
too much.
The mom part is just there. It doesn't. Mom is not an age. Mom is like when you have a kid. You don't start being a mom because of how old you are.
Of course not, but the
Creighton is
term-
gaslighting us. How dare you? I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
This is
People
stupid.
call Harry a dilf. Anyways, it's weird.
I
Wait,
agree
does
with
he
you.
have a
He's
kid?
not. That's another easy Google.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one that don't have a kid. Oh no, Niall doesn't have a kid.
Have a child. Wow. I said does Harry Styles, and the first thing is have a child.
Isn't
No, he
him
doesn't.
and that other dude hooking up or whatever? Like one of the other.
Larry, yeah.
isn't him and Larry together?
Louis and Harry were
I don't
supposed to be
fucking
like
give a
hooking
shit.
up. That
Is
was
it Louis or Larry?
Louis.
Is
That
it
Larry
Larry?
was their ship name.
Oh,
That's
okay.
funny.
Well, they're fucking
remember
or whatever,
that.
right? So that's why he doesn't have a kid. You know, he's blowing his load in another dude's face and whatever.
How old?
I
is
mean,
a
I
MILF?
guess he could adopt though.
At what
Can you
age does
stop?
a woman become a MILF? Okay, let's figure this
That's
out.
like so 2015. Stop. Fucking stop. It's bringing back Tumblr days. Holy fuck.
No, they're a cougar. They're not a MILF after 40.
Please
Get the fuck
stop.
out of here.
All right, let's
you don't
fucking
just have a
stop.
kid
Let's
at 40.
Fucking stop. Fucking stop. You are wrong. and
Well,
we're
what's the
gonna move on.
definition of a cougar then? Let's pull that shit up. Huh?
Okay. What is a cougar?
Cougar Blitz.
Not the fucking cat. What is a cougar woman? Cougar is a term used to describe an
Cougar
older
woman.
woman. A pussy. Cougar is a term used to describe an older woman who uses the same predatory sexual techniques as men, including focusing on members of the opposite sex who are much younger than she is. So a cougar isn't even about age, other than it's like she's older, but she's trying to get men
Oh,
the
she just
same
comes
way.
on really hard.
Yeah, basically.
Or she comes really hard.
Cougar
Whichever.
Blitz, bitch. I heard that. What?
It's a
What's that?
thing. yeah.
Okay.
It's a spoiler if you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait to hear it start.
Oh
I
my
was right, is
God.
what I'm hearing.
What?
But
No.
anyways, a
What?
cougar's
Wait,
a
whoa,
big-
whoa, whoa. How? Explain how you think you were right. I want to know what
Because
you were
in
talking
either
about.
situation, they're gonna come on to you pretty hard.
No, that's not true.
They came.
That's
came
not
on
how
me
that
pretty
works. So would it be used as a verb? She's cougaring. I don't know.
hard. She's cougar.
I think a cougar, by that definition, a cougar is
that what we're
basically
calling it now?
We
an
just-
aggressive
we've devolved.
flirter.
She's cougaring.
She's
I
just she's coming on real hard to try and start a
I'm
thing.
still hooked on the part where you Googled it and it was like a cougar is a big cat.
Yeah, basically.
Not the
It's a big pussy.
Well, I said that part.
No, not the cat.
Not the cat.
What is a cougar woman?
I
A
simply
woman
don't
that's half
care
cat,
at this
half
time,
cougar,
brother.
half person.
My God, I simply don't care at
I
this
said
time,
half
brother.
cat, half cougar. I simply don't care this time. I read that like a whole time. I simply don't care
Yeah,
this time.
brother. Like, it's all me too.
Yeah.
Long story short, you're the only one on the planet who thinks that like an 18-year-old can be a MILF.
I am not the only one. I guarantee you, if we put up
I'm
a
sure
poll,
there's
if
someone,
we put
but
up a
like
poll,
the vast majority of people. Okay, you know what? I will put up a poll. I'm putting one up on Twitter right now.
Do it.
We're doing this. Ask a question. Okay. Is a MILF categorized by age or by their their being a mother?
Cougars.
I.e., if a woman has a child at 18, is that woman a MILF? Question mark. Choice A, yes. Choice 2,
I mean,
No.
Pedro is a DILF and he has no kids. Idiots. I think he's just a cougar. Does Pedro not have any kids? That man fucks. There's no way he doesn't have kids.
well, he's also, I mean, he's old enough to be a DILF. He's like 46 or 47 or something. 18 is a MILF.
Idiots.
No. 18 is not a MILF. One day. We're going to give this, you know what? No, we're going to give this one day. This is a
Wait,
one
so
day
if an older
one day
woman
poll.
Preying on younger men is a cougar. What's the male? I guess also a cougar. But a male cougar.
If an older woman preying on a younger man is a cougar, what's the male equivalent? I mean, it's just a douchebag.
Bobcat.
Bobcat? I don't know. I mean, that's just like a guy. Like that's, most men are predatory in their hunting
Yeah.
of women.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
It's weird, but like not predatory in like an aggressive way, predatory in just like a usually historically the man is the one dude, I got to read you a thing. We're going to wrap the podcast up, but this we need a movie about this bitch. She's
Okay,
amazing.
Who are we reading about?
Let me find her. Okay, this
Oh, a predatory man's a Doja Cat.
I fucking hate you. Okay, listen to this. Julie d'Aubigny was a famous 17th century French opera singer who once took the holy vows to enter a convent just so she could have sex with a nun. She also had a habit of seducing women at parties, which would lead their husbands to challenge her to a duel. She was an expert duelist and killed 10 men like this.
Fuck.
I want that movie. Fuck the rest of these movies. That's the movie we need. My woman, Julie d'Aubigny. What a fucking legend. Tell me that's not a good movie. That's a fucking biography. We need that one made on Netflix series. Yeah, fuck it, a whole series. We need a full-length Netflix series on this woman. Absolute legend.
They had one for
Rose Leslie needs
what's
to play
his
her-
name?
play her.
Um,
Hashtag Rose Leslie is my queen. Hashtag I
for
love
Marco
Rose Leslie.
Polo, they had one for him.
What?
You remember that? The Marco Polo series?
Yeah, what about it?
Was it good? I didn't watch
I
it.
never watched it. I
Oh.
think the first season was okay, and then it just kind of got worse. But I really don't know. I didn't hear much. I think I remember hearing the first season was good.
Do
But
you remember Sense8?
it. Yeah, I remember it bombed pretty fast. Like I think the first season's good. Like the idea was cool, and they just couldn't keep up. Kind of like Lost.
Damn. Also,
10 hours. Also, what?
we
We're
also-
wrapping it up on
yeah,
this,
come on,
Sterling. What's
wrap it
up?
up,
Hurry
Sterling.
up. Let's figure this out. Podcast is
I'm
ending.
ready for you to admit your defeat.
Charlie Creighton, I'm celebrating my birthday early this weekend. If y'all want to hang out. Oh my God, when? Wait,
Yeah, what day?
When this weekend? Am I doing something?
What if he's like, it's Friday in the morning?
Friday or Saturday? I'm going out Friday and Saturday. Gangster. Saturday should.
Where are you going Friday?
We'll converse amongst ourselves.
We're in Saturday.
Well, let's talk about this off the podcast.
Yeah.
Saturday is go karts. I'm so in
Oh,
for
fuck
Saturday. You in for Saturday?
Probably not.
Then other stuff. What?
I can't do Saturday. I could do
Fuck.
Friday.
Okay, we'll talk about it off podcast. Anyway, Sterling, Marissa, everyone else, we love you guys. Saturday, August 13th is the official Shirts Off meetup.
Yes.
12 to 1 is the
In Virginia
Meet up
Beach,
at the statue
Neptune
time.
Statue.
Fuck you too. Have fun. We will see you guys then. Hopefully, we will keep you updated. We will keep talking about it. We will make sure that everyone knows.
Mm.
And love you guys. Have a
Yes.
good day and good night.
Good night.
Goodbye,
May God
Amanda.
Have mercy on your soul.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Creighton.
Goodbye, Creighton.